It's giveaway time! Are you guys interested in winning a Washington football jersey, player of your choice, and some Washington football kicks? Well, you came to the right spot. Juan Gotti is teaming up with Washington Football on Instagram to host a big giveaway. How do I enter this giveaway? All you have to do is follow the instructions that they imply on their Instagram page. Link is in the description. They will be picking a winner during halftime of the Philadelphia Eagles game. Trust me, you guys don't want to miss this offer. A free Washington football jersey that will be vintage and worth a lot of money someday, considering the fact that this won't be our permanent name. So don't miss out on this offer, guys. Trust me, and tell Washington Football that I sent you guys. So YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about why Peyton Barber is a superstar and a hidden talent. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, in this case, our Washington football team. And don't forget to enter the giveaway where you can enter to win a free Washington football jersey of your choice, player of your choice, at halftime of the Philadelphia Eagles game. So go down below, link in the description, and enter the giveaway. With all that out the way, let's get straight into today's video. So like I said in the intro, you heard me say that we will be talking about Peyton Barber and why he is a hidden talent and possibly can turn into a superstar and possibly turn into the second coming of Adrian Peterson's backup as far as Darrius Guice was going to play. You know, maybe he could be the person that's going to split carries with AP. And then when AP leaves / retires, if that happens soon, then it could possibly be Bryce Love and Peyton Barber splitting carries. One of them could be the starter. And I really believe that Peyton Barber is a hidden talent, and we possibly came up on something. When we had Darrius Guice, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When we had Darrius Guice, I wasn't paying too much attention to Peyton Barber. I didn't think Peyton Barber had a shot to make this roster. But then after Peyton Barber was on this team and Darrius Guice got released, that's when I started to do my research on Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber is only 26 years old. I did not know that. I thought Peyton Barber was around like his 30s, possibly a journeyman, and you know hasn't been able to find a home in the NFL. But boy, was I wrong. He's only 26 years old, and I believe that he only played for the Buccaneers. And the two games that I watched the Buccaneers where he had his best games was the one against us, Washington, and then the one last year. I think it was against Carolina. I could be mistaken, but last year he went off. And that's to say the fact they have Ronald Jones in Tampa Bay. He's a star. He's a star running back in the future. I really like Ronald Jones and what he brings to the table for the Buccaneers. He's really good. So now where he can come to Washington, where we don't have our started running back besides Adrian Peterson, and we know AP is going to give us AP is going to do what AP do. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, AP is going to do what AP do. He's going to give us a guaranteed 500, 600 yards at minimum every year. And other than AP, who else is going to be that guy to step up and really be that star? A lot of people are going to say Bryce Love, and I agree with you 100%. But I think it could be Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber is really a good running back. Like I said, he had his best game was against us in 2018. He was really going off. He was shedding tackles. He's fast, and like I said, he knows how to break tackles. So with that being said, I think Peyton Barber could possibly be a starter on this team once Adrian Peterson retires. I'm talking about number one depth. But number two, as of right now, I could really see it. Like I said, before Darrius Guice went down, I didn't think, or got cut, I didn't think he was going to make this team. I didn't even know who he was. But then I went back, watched my film, and I found out that the guy's only 26, so he's young. And I know a lot of people that love Bryce Love are gonna say, "Oh, why we can't just start Bryce Love?" We possibly will, but I think it's just like moving Foster on the defensive side of the end. I think it would be smart for us to work Bryce Love back in slowly. I think that he needs to be on a snap count. I think, you know how pitchers has pitch counts in the baseball? He needs to be on a snap count, so possibly a 15 snap count per game until he fully gets his feet under himself. And 15 was just a random number. That's probably too much or too little for an NFL player, but that was just a random number, by the way. So Hey, now you get the gist. I think that he should be on a snap count. Just how Reuben Foster should be on a snap count for the defense, somewhere around 30 snaps a game, maybe 20, maybe 15 too. But he shouldn't play every snap or majority of the snaps, only because he's coming off a season-ending injury. One that he suffered in college, made him miss his college season, and he didn't declare for the draft. And then he missed his rookie year when he did declare for the draft. So he's coming back off of an injury that was really bad. And I don't think it's smart of us. We learned our lesson with Darrius Guice, that when we put a guy out there and give them the number one go after an injury like Darrius Guice had or Bryce Love had, we seen what happened. Karma comes knocking on the door again. Then a couple plays later, Darrius Guice goes down. He's out for, I think, was it 6 to 8 weeks last year versus Philly. So that should give you a reason why, and that's the old regime. Of course, Jay Gruden, we know how that game went, where he made Adrian Peterson a healthy scratch. It was basically a slap in the face. He didn't even let AP suit up, and he gave the reins to Darrius Guice, and it comes back to bite him. Darrius Guice gets hurt, and he's out for 6 to 8 weeks. So we learned our lesson with putting out guys that's coming back off injuries for majority of the snaps. Not saying that they can't get some, but they can have a little and not a lot. So let's get into Peyton Barber's stats. Like I said, he's 5'11". He's 225 pounds, which is really, solid. He's 26 years old, like I stated earlier. And last year he played in 16 games. And that's really good. He played in every single game. 154 rushes for 470 yards and 6 touchdowns. So 470 yards is really good, considering the fact that you're splitting time with Ronald Jones, who's, like I said, once again, is a really good young running back. And in his career, he played in 63 games, 551 rushing attempts, and almost 2,000 yards, 3.6 yards a carry or attempt, and 15 touchdowns. So that's really good. That is really good. I think Peyton Barber, the signing is starting to look really good to me. Like I said before, when we had Darrius Guice, I didn't think he was going to make the roster. I think he was possibly going to be the only one I thought was going to get cut. Because, the running back room with Darrius Guice was stacked. Once again, Adrian Peterson, Darrius Guice, Antonio Gibson, Bryce Love, J.D. McKissick. That's 5 already. And I think Peyton Barber was going to be the 6th. So now that we scratch Darrius Guice off the list, then he slides up. I think he possibly slides up ahead of J.D. McKissick, only because we're expecting Antonio Gibson to be that J.D. McKissick. But also, I can see why J.D. McKissick would make that roster, because he's the majority of a wide receiver, and he already has the veteran presence of playing the wide receiver position as a running back, I would say. So, with that being said, Peyton Barber, like I said, I don't know if you guys see it like me, but that signing is starting to look good and really be a good signing by this team. Peyton Barber was let go by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last year, and it could possibly very well been because they were so confident in Ronald Jones that they didn't need him. Didn't they just sign LaShady? I think they just signed Shady. Shady McCoy, and it says in this article that Ronald Jones will get the carry of the load, but they have Shady in as a backup. So that's another reason why they probably all this time knew that they wanted to sign Shady, but they just didn't have I guess they didn't want to have so many running backs, so they had to get rid of one, and Peyton Barber was that person. So like I said, Peyton Barber could be a hidden talent, and I really think that he could possibly be a superstar for this team if he gets the carries this year. Peyton Barber is only 26 years old. He has a lot to prove in the NFL. Like I said, I don't know if I was the only one, but I thought this guy was much older than what he is. 26 is relatively young, and you're a running back with, we have a lot of young running backs on this team. You're a young running back behind Adrian Peterson. A young running back behind Adrian Peterson. Who's the GOAT? Who's the Hall of Famer? He's going to teach you so much, and this is going to be crazy. Our running back room is going to be good. I really think it is. I don't think we suffered too much of a loss from Darrius Guice. So with that being said, it's me, Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, go to the Washington football team, and let me know if you agree with me about Peyton Barber possibly becoming a superstar for this team. Do you think I'm crazy? If you do, it's okay. Just let me know. But if you agree with me, tell me. As always, it's me, Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, go to the Washington football team. I'm out. Peace.